I'm just gonna pan here slowly. I know connection is really bad in here for me, but I'm just gonna very lightly scan here, slowly scan here. And you feel free to jump out at any moment and you tell me what is keto friendly, what you think is keto friendly. So I'm just gonna kind of pan this here, let you guys take a look, You tell me what you think is keto friendly here. And honestly, there's only two things in this whole shelf that is keto friendly. I don't know if you guys can tell me what it is. I don't even know if the reception's good. I have always had bad reception here. I know the first thing you guys probably looked at was this bread, because I know how we are with keto and bread. Artisan was my favorite kind of bread, I must say. But let me just turn this baby over. And you and my group already know what's gonna happen here, right? Let me just show you. Hey Dee, how you doing, mama? Total carbs, 36 grams of carbs. And you're wondering why you get sleepy after you eat bread. It says gluten-free, but heck, all them carbs. I know the next thing you're looking at is hamburger buns, but you know, I'm just saying there's 8 grams of sugar in this one, and there's, all right, look at the amount of carbs. 45 grams of carbs. That's an absolute no. Now, I'm running along here. I'm at a Winn Dixie right now. This is a little bit more pricey, so you can probably find a lot of these things at Walmart or your other stores. But hey sis, how you doing? Here's ghee. This is absolutely keto friendly, but you know, I just like to take a look at my labels and see where I'm at. And this is actually pretty good. 0 sugars, 0 carbs. This is one of the better butters, but it is a lot more expensive. It doesn't matter where you go. You know, this is probably the better one. Now, we've absolutely clarified that there's nothing in that upper shelf that is keto friendly. Nothing in the second shelf that is keto friendly. The only thing in this third shelf that's keto friendly is this ghee. I'm now moving to the 4th aisle because I know this was something that caught your guys' eyes, because I know my ketonians, how you are, and I know how we're sometimes just wanting to have that sweet tooth fix, you know. But, you know, I'm going to go to this because Yum Earth. This will be, you know, inviting. You know, it's from the earth. It's got to be healthy, right? It's wild peppermint, naturally flavored, sweet on simple. That alone is enough to tell me a no. But I'm just going to go back to the label here. Look at the amount of carbs. 15 grams of carbs and 12 grams of sugar. So, absolutely not sweet on simple. It's very sweet, so that's an absolute no. I'm just gonna indulge with you guys because I already know this is a no. I already know. I don't even, just the title alone. Look at the carbs. 20 grams of carbs, 13 grams of sugar. And you're wondering, and this is what really upsets me, because diabetics are gonna come into this section because it says gluten-free. They're gonna assume that it's healthy. And this is the part that, when it becomes your fault. You have to read about things. You have to give yourself the knowledge or figure it out and find out. Heck, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you what to do and what not to do. Don't take it upon what you read on the boxes as gospel, because 99.9% of the time it's not true. I'm going to go to another aisle here. Now, this is the only thing acceptable in this aisle. Superfine almond flour. This Red Hill is actually a really good brand, which is one I use a lot. Not a lot, but if I buy my flours and things, it'll be from there. Or, you know, the generic brands is just as fine. So that's about the only thing there. Now I'm going to pan down here to the bottom. Of course, everybody's looking at the pancake mix, right? Oh, and because it says paleo, it's got to be good, right? But let's just take a looky-see here. You know, I can be proven wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'll admit if I'm wrong, but I love creating my own cream cheese pancakes. Grain-free, gluten-free, no added sugar. This is always a red flag for me. No added sugar. Hi, Maricela. Then it says paleo. Oh my God, people are thinking, okay, if it's paleo, it's keto. Not necessarily. With almonds, coconut, cassava, eggs, and monk fruit. All this looks all good and dandy, right? Low glycemic, dairy-free. So you guys are probably just jumping up and down at this point, right? Let's just turn this baby over. Let's just see where we're at. Okay, this is where I have the issue. 16 grams of carbs, less than a gram of sugar, which is actually good. But this right here is what gets me. You know, maybe it's just me, I'm strict, yeah, that's how I am, but this is how I choose to do it. If you guys want to have this, you know, just remember those carbs. You know, remember the carbs. Serving size 2 pancakes. It doesn't specifically say how big it is, you know, how big the pancakes are, but this, in consideration to everything else that's out here, this is okay. But for me, it's a no. If that's something that you want to choose and you're doing lazy keto, fantastic, you know, but it's a no on my own personal no. All these gluten-free, I'm not even gonna, hi Allison, I'm just gonna tell you right now, no, no, no. Yes, chocolate, and just because I mentioned this guy and he's good, Red Hill, just because there's a cookie chip mix, it doesn't mean it's good. So don't get me mistaken, when I mention a brand that I like, it's telling me exactly about, you know, every product is okay. Now this caught my eye. It said pizza crust, you know, gluten-free. Let's just turn this around to see the labels. Let's just read this really quick. Look at this, you guys. 45 grams of carbs, total carbs. I don't care if you break this down into net carbs. That's a no. 3 grams of sugar. But this alone, this is why we make our own pizza crust. And if you guys have followed me, you guys know my favorite pizzas, how to make them. Super fine almond flour, perfect. That's the way to go. Shredded coconut, unsweetened. You always want to go for unsweetened. This is really good. So this is a yes. This is a yes. This is a yes. And out of this whole entire gluten-free section, there's only 3 yeses. So, with that being said, please, please, please read your labels. Look for the carbs. That's what we're trying to avoid. Those are processed carbs. Those are not healthy carbs. Our healthier carbs comes in via fruits. Not fruits, I'm sorry, vegetables, like your sweet potato. So I would much rather cut up a sweet potato, bake it in the oven, just like I showed you guys the other day, and I made some sweet potato chips. Much better than that. You're not gonna get that. Hi Carmen, how you doing, Mama? You're not gonna have those carb overloads where you're just like falling asleep 20 minutes after you eat something. The reason why you're falling asleep is because of all of those carbs. You know, and Carmen, you reminded me of something I wanted to say earlier that I always forget to mention. You know, keto, it does help with fat loss. It does help with epilepsy because that's originally what it was for back in 1928. But you know, it's great. Keto is a great lifestyle in the sense of, because I know personally offhand people who have tried this, who have been on chemo. You know, this helps with them quite a bit, you know, in a natural way. And I'm not throwing any medical claims. I'm just going by with what people have told me and they have tried and it's worked for them. So I just want to relay the message. And if it's something that helps you, please, you know, go for it. If not, ask your questions. That's what I'm here for. Again, I'm not a doctor, a medical physician, or specialist of any kind, or doctor of any kind. I'm just merely passing along information that I know works and has worked for many people. So just wanted to show you that right quick. I couldn't pass this up and not show you guys because things like that really irk me. It's very deceiving. So I hope you continue to have a fabulous Saturday. You guys enjoy. I love you. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.